Please don't forget subscribe to the channel and hit the bell to get notified of new daily videos.
Alright, Reddit. I'm hitting my breaking point and really need some outside perspective because my brain is just fried. My anxiety levels are through the roof again, and my weekly therapy sessions feel like they're barely treading water against the incoming tsunami that is my mother-in-law, Tami Zimmerman. Our sweet Tatum is turning 1 next month, and what should be an exciting milestone has become another battleground with Tami. For the past 18 months, Tami has been pretty much very low contact, no contact by her own design. This started after a massive blow-up where she verbally ripped into Kaleb, my dear husband, and me, making vile comments about our parenting and essentially disowning Kaleb for daring to suggest she couldn't have unfettered, unannounced access to our newborn. She even made some truly nasty remarks about Tatum then, words I can't even repeat. She never, not once, apologized. Since then, Tami mostly ignores us. She'll occasionally send Kaleb a bland, happy birthday text or a random, "How are you?" every few months, but never asks about Tatum, never acknowledges her existence. Meanwhile, we've heard through the grapevine and seen proof that she's been actively badmouthing us to extended family and anyone in her social circle, twisting narratives to make herself look like the heartbroken matriarch abandoned by her son. Oh, and let's not forget the financial stuff. She completely stonewalled Kaleb's attempts to get a startup loan from a family trust, which she controls for his new small business, citing tight finances while flaunting a new luxury car and designer clothes online. That directly impacted our household income at a critical time. Now, with Tatum's first birthday approaching, Kaleb wants to send a group text to his family, including Tami and father-in-law Bari, after the private party. It would be something generic like, "Tatum turned 1 today. Here's a picture of our birthday boy girl." Still debating gender presentation for Tatum, but that's a whole other thing. He insists it's wrong not to share anything about his child's major milestone with his mother, even after everything. He genuinely doesn't see how sharing a picture or a simple post facto update is access or rewarding bad behavior. I, on the other hand, am absolutely livid at the thought. Sharing anything with Tami is like handing her a megaphone and a spotlight. She'll plaster that picture all over her social media, pretending she's a doting grandmother, using it to validate her fabricated victim narrative to anyone who will listen. It undermines every single boundary we've tried to set and gives her the ammunition to demand more or further manipulate the situation. It feels like she's already taken food out of our mouths with her financial games. Why would we give her the emotional currency of our child's first birthday? I told Kaleb that our marriage cannot survive his continued inability to prioritize our nuclear family's peace and Tatum's well-being over Tami's performative feelings. He just looks at me blankly, saying he doesn't understand how a picture or a simple update could disturb our peace, and that we're just on different pages. He even agreed to have my therapist explain it to him, but I doubt he'll follow through on finding a separate session or even making time to join one of mine. Am I crazy here? Am I overreacting to a simple birthday announcement picture? Is it truly not a big deal to share info with someone so toxic and manipulative, who has actively harmed us and badmouthed our child? How can I make him understand that any information we share with her will be weaponized, not cherished? Please help. I need to protect Tatum and our peace. The community offered support to Sarah. Readers advised Sarah to stand firm on her boundaries, emphasizing that sharing any information, even a picture, is a form of access and validation for a manipulative mother-in-law. Many urged Kaleb to attend therapy to address his enmeshment and prioritize his wife and child's well-being over his mother's feelings, suggesting that a united front is crucial for their marriage and family peace. User Boundary Queen said, "You are absolutely not overreacting. A picture is 100% access and validation for a narcissist like your mother-in-law. It gives her fuel for her narrative and allows her to pretend she's involved. Your husband needs to understand that no contact means no information, especially about your child. Hold strong, Sarah. Your peace and Tatum's privacy are paramount." User Toxic Family Survivor said, "Oh, I've been there with a similar mother-in-law who used any shred of information to her advantage. My husband also struggled, thinking he was keeping the peace by throwing scraps. It wasn't until a therapist explained the concept of hoovering and flying monkeys that he finally got it. Sharing that picture would be like giving Tami a key to your house after she tried to burn it down. Your husband needs to prioritize your family's safety and well-being. Don't budge. User Devil's Advocate 87 said, I get why you're upset, but is it possible Kaleb just wants some semblance of normalcy with his mom, even if it's misguided? Maybe he truly doesn't see a picture as giving her access, because he views it as a simple act of a son sharing with his mother. Have you considered asking your therapist to frame it in a way that appeals to his sense of rightness instead of peace?
If you enjoyed this video, please hit the thumbs up button to like it. And please do subscribe to support the channel.